Welcome, God, into this creative sacred space. This session is about painting some beautiful fireflies glowing in the night sky. So I was thinking about a method to paint the background and also to have the shape of the butterflies somehow already drawn, and I decided to go for something very simple with what I had, and I cut some butterflies shapes, very basic, as you can see, and I simply stick them with some sellotape on the paper so that I could paint over them, and therefore then I could, once the background was dry, I could peel them off basically and have a white space to create my butterflies. I have to say that this session has been pretty challenging for me, and this is one of the reasons why I bring you into this sacred space with me today to share with you what I have realized, the expansion of my awareness through this art session. So it was challenging because I realized I didn't have all the material to properly work with watercolors. So I had to simply use what I had at home. As you can see, I've now taken the little butterflies shaped off, and then I started to draw the edges so that they could become more visible. And this is one stage of this painting that I enjoyed it because I could see some beauty in these butterflies. So the first challenge I had, it was about the material. I realized I needed new material for my art, new colors, proper watercolor paper, new brushes. Anyway, I kept on going, and I somehow opened up to what I had available for me in that moment, and I got creative. So I have followed my intuition, and this is what came out. This is a first stage when the background was completed. And then it was the time to embellish it with some spotlights and also to paint the butterflies. This was another pretty challenging part of this painting. I am now using, as you can see, a watercolor marker, which is super easy to use, I have to say, but then to blend the colors, that was a little bit more challenging for me. So as you can see, I've used other shades to give a sense of more colorfulness, and then I've added the head of the butterflies and the antennas. So you can see they are coming to life. This painting was meant to celebrate the sparks of light of my year. What does it mean? It means that I had to focus on all the revelations, awarenesses, insights, beautiful moments that I've spent during this year, and to celebrate the light that they brought into my life. So for me, it was pretty challenging because I realized that I actually didn't have a lot of these moments. I could just recognize some of them. Anyway, I kept on painting, and this is what came out. At the beginning, I didn't like this painting and I was judging it. and I look at the butterflies and I perceive them very heavy, which is kind of the opposite of what a butterfly should symbolize. So luckily I then took a coaching session and I could see my butterflies in a different way. I had a coaching session about unleashing the real me, the wild me, the most passionate me, and I released quite a lot of stuck energy. So after that session, I went back to my painting, and the butterflies, they seemed different. I recognized beauty in this painting, and I was inspired by them because at the end I did paint them regardless the challenges, and so they were there to symbolize the strength, my strength to keep on going no matter what, and also the strength of a butterfly to become a butterfly, to go through the transformation, which is the symbol of a butterfly as well. So with this sharing, I have this message for you to keep on going and to celebrate your strength in all that you are doing in your life, because what seems to be a little action or a little detail, it is indeed building up to something greater, which is the you are becoming, the new you, the unleashed you, the wildest version of you. So celebrate each little instant which indeed holds the seed of greatness. This is my message for today. Let me know below this video what you could receive from the sharing of this art session. And of course, I invite you to work with me. Check the link below with all the services and also the products which you can order for a customized piece. I'm always very, very honored and glad to work on custom pieces.